Hey guys, today I have a matching Kenmore washer and electric dryer set. And right now I've got this one set up heavy duty. We're set on extra large load so you can control the water level. You can control how long it's going to agitate. You've got quite a few different temperature options for your delicate items here or your more heavily soiled items here. Rinse options, you do have the second rinse option. And then you have several different cycles here that you can choose from, including the hand wash, which is for super delicate items. And it is filling up with water right now. We've got the center agitator. Of course, the tip I always give on these is if this can spin clockwise and not counterclockwise, that's how you know this is working properly with the two-part agitator. If it's one solid, that's a little different, but with the two-part with the fins, you want to be able to spin it freely clockwise and then not be able to spin it back the other way. That's how you know that's going to be working correctly. But you can see we've got that filled all the way up with some shop towels there. So I'm going to let that fill all the way up, come back, show you that it's agitating. You're going to get to hear the drain work and pump all the water out, and then you get to see that it's got a nice, fast, smooth final spin cycle. All things you'd want to check if you were standing here yourself checking it out. You get to know that all that's going to work perfect before you take it home, plug it in, and when it's all done, we're going to move the clothes over to the dryer and show you that the dryer is working and heating the way it's supposed to. So we will come back. All right, we're back. And my heat just kicked on. So the heat's a little loud, but the washer, you can hear it running. You can hear the agitation kick. Now with this two-part agitator, that agitator kick is what you want to hear. If you don't hear that, then your agitator is actually not working and your clothes aren't getting clean. But that's the process of this here, moving, kicking, moving, kicking. And what that does is it vortexes these clothes along these fins, down along the bottom fins, along the sides, and then back up in this vortexing tornado type motion. And that's how your clothes get clean. So not only are they being agitated along these fins, but as they go down and around and back up, they're agitated on themselves too, which is kind of how a front load washer works. If you think about it, there's no agitator in those. The clothes agitate by falling on themselves. And traditionally, that's been the best way to get them clean. In my opinion, this is the best way to get them clean. You've got your fabric softener, which I always say, whatever the bottle recommends, use half or none. Not a big fan of fabric softener, but it's on there in case you want to use it. Got some instructions there if you want to pause and read those. Otherwise, it's pretty self-explanatory. But I'll come back next and show you that the drain's working. And this is what it sounds like on, so it has several speed combinations. Not always going to run at full blast like it was before. This is a little bit slower as we get in further on down the cycle there. Just wanted you to hear that. I heard it switch over and thought I'd grab it real quick. All right, we're moving out of the wash cycle now into the rinse cycle. It's gonna kick that drain on here in just a sec. Here we go. You can hear it draining that water out nice and fast. So it is in a neutral drain mode right now where it's simply running the drain. Then it's going to kick over and spin to extract the soapy water, the used up water. Once it's done spinning, it's going to fill back up with fresh water for this rinse cycle here. And then we'll be into the final spin cycle, which is what I'll come back for next and show you that it's nice, fast, smooth, and sounds great. All right, just about full speed on the spin cycle now. See, nice, smooth, fast operation. Now I'm going to lift the lid up. Lid switch is going to engage and shut it down, but you'll be able to see that it's spinning nice and fast before it hits the brakes. So we'll go ahead and do that now. There you go. Nice and fast. So we'll let that get back up to speed, finish spinning out, and we'll switch over and show you the dryer. All right, now we've got those clothes moved out of the washer. You see it's nice and cleaned out there. Now we moved them over here to the electric dryer. We've got it running on a time dry with high heat. You've got some different heat options here. No heat, extra low, so excellent for your delicate items. Wrinkle guard, which gives you extra time to get back and fold those up before the wrinkles set in. And then you can turn the signal on and off too. That's kind of nice. But I'm gonna give it just a minute to warm up, and then I'm gonna show you. I've got a heat sensor gun here that tells you what the temperature is whenever you shoot it on. In between those two red dots, it gives you a surface temperature measurement. So it's about 68 on top of the dryer, about 61 on the concrete floor there. So let's go ahead, switch hands here. Open this up. You see everything's tumbling. Right inside the heating element tube, there's plenty of heat coming out of that tube there. That in turn is going to heat the inside of your dryer anywhere from 95 up to 195. Just depends on how long you've had it running, what you have the heat setting at. You also want to make sure before each load, this lint trap here gets cleaned out. Super important that it's got good airflow there to be as efficient as possible. Let's go ahead and start it back up. All right, well, go ahead and let that finish up. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Thanks, you guys have a great day.